Caribbean.
Yeah. Did he come around?
Yeah. I remember when you say it.
Yeah.
I'd never
Caribbean.
thought.
He was more down in Hagen Township, I think.
Oh.
Out west there. I remember him somewhat.
I remember the name now
Yeah.
when you say it.
But there were a lot of people that kind of bummed around
they came
back
at
then.
thrashing time, I remember,
Yeah.
and sat. I don't know if that was Caribbean or not, but it was one tramp,
Sure.
and thrashers were around the table, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I suppose he sat down with them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody could have asked him to sit down,
Uh-huh.
but he sat down.
Sure. Made himself at home and
Yeah,
helped himself to food.
Between Charlie, I remember Charlie was on one side of him,
Sure.
and he pushed their plates away, you know, so he had a big
Oh,
space
is
for
that right?
himself. I can just see that.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
Charlie didn't like it very well, I know. But
How many grandchildren have you got?
3.
3 girls is what they were, and name them. I know Liz had 3 girls.
Diana
Diana, where does she live?
in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Eden, no.
Down
No.
Eden Prairie or
No,
something?
no. She's in Edina.
Edina.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But Marcia
Marcia, yes.
is the middle one, and
Uh-huh.
she lives in Minneapolis.
Okay.
But Lisa, she lives in Eden Prairie.
She lives in Eden Prairie. I see. Okay. How about Liz? Where does she live? She lives
in Fargo.
in Fargo. And she does a bit of traveling.
Oh, she travels.
Right now,
She's been in Florida now.
Florida. Does she go to Hawaii in the wintertime?
Yeah, she's been going there quite a few winters.
One of your granddaughters, didn't she live there or work there at one time? Or no, it was other reasons she'd go to
But
Hawaii.
they've all traveled. You
Sure.
know, at first,
Sure.
when they were home.
Uh-huh.
They went with her to all those countries. I don't know.
Gee,
where
that's interesting,
She's-
getting around.
She's been to so many countries.
Uh-huh. I think it's interesting getting to other countries. I was over in Europe several years ago, but
Sure.
it'll be fun to go back and see Norway especially, and we hope to do that.
Diana, she had a trip, a bicycle trip. I
Oh,
think,
is that right?
in one of the countries, I forget where.
I see.
And once they seemed to like to go, you know.
Sure.
And she said, you should go with me to Norway.
Yes, yes. Have you ever been on an airplane?
Yeah.
You
one-
have. Where did you go?
1971.
Is that right?
Clara was going every year up to Canada, you
Uh-huh.
know,
Uh-huh.
to her daughters.
Sure.
And then this year, she said, you should go along.
Uh-huh.
She said, I'd never been on the plane before.
Uh-huh.
And I went with her.
Sure.
And
Where
I-
was that to?
To Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Flew out of Fargo
Yeah,
to Winnipeg and back.
and that was a nice trip. No, we stayed in Winnipeg for a week.
Oh, you did? Uh-huh. Sure.
Because, well, Doris and
Right.
Howard lived
Right.
there. So we stayed with them a week,
Uh-huh.
and then we took another plane to Flin Flon.
Oh, you went up to Flin Flon, so you saw
Sure.
Gladys up there.
Yeah.
I've never been to Flin Flon. I think it would be fun to go
That's
there.
Way up there.
And was that back in 1971
71.
also? Sure. That was the year
That's
that
the
we...
only trip I've had on the plane.
Uh-huh. That was the year I first went to Norway, 1971.
Oh,
But Flin Flon, that was quite something. I remember when Gladys and Glenn would come down and they'd have to ship their car by rail for about 30 miles before they got to a road.
well, they didn't have more than one road up there, it seemed like, when
Right.
we went either.
No.
But I said to Clara, I want to be on the ground, so we're going to take another rig back.
I see.
I
Sure.
didn't want to go back.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Uh-huh.
and we took, I suppose it was mostly buses,
Sure, sure.
and we went into every town there was then.
Yeah, sure.
Took
Well, you
much
see
longer.
more driving than
Oh,
you do from the
yes.
air. You only see when you get to the place that you're going. Anything in between, you don't really see.
No,
You're too high up.
they stopped in one place
I see.
between Winnipeg and
Sure. I can imagine that might have even been like a DC-3 that you flew on. It wouldn't have been a very big airplane
No,
compared to what they are now.
that's what I was going to tell you. The one from Fargo, that was big.
Uh-huh,
I
sure.
didn't mind that at all.
Right.
But when I got on that smaller
Uh-huh.
plane, I didn't like it.
I see. Yeah,
And that's why I said we want to be on the ground
Sure.
going home.
sure.
I'd feel safer.
What?
Hanging up there, think of that, you know,
Uh-huh.
and you're nervous. And
Uh-huh,
anyway,
sure. What type of work did Liz do? She was teaching, I know,
she taught school
and
for 33 years.
33 years. And where was that mostly?
Well, first 2 years was in Rothsay,
Oh, it was. I see.
yeah. But then she went to North Dakota,
Yes.
and she taught out there, then Bismarck or Mandan, I forget,
I see. Mm-hmm.
and then Hebron.
Sure. And that's, I suppose, out there is where she met her husband.
Sure, Hebron was
Yeah. And what was his first name?
Raymond.
Raymond Urban. What type of work did he do?
Well, they had an implement shop, you know,
Uh-huh.
and both in New Salem and
Sure.
Hebron.
I remember.
So they had Elizabeth and Raymond go to New Salem
Sure.
afterwards,
Uh-huh.
and he operated that one.
Yeah. What did he die from? Do you remember?
A heart attack.
Heart attack. I think I remember seeing him at Albert's funeral. I think that's when I first saw him.
Oh,
I think that's where it was.
he was 51.
That's all he was, 51 when he died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that went fast. He had been to my place. I lived on 10th Street then.
I see.
And
Mhm.
he was over there. You know, she was teaching in Fargo
Mm-hmm.
when they came back to Fargo, you know.
Sure.
So she was teaching, and the kids, some, I suppose, were going to school.
Uh-huh.
But Lisa wasn't hardly in school yet when,
Uh-huh.
or yes, she had started to school before he died, I'm sure.
I got your grandmother Lisa in the background here. Not the same Lisa as you were talking about. Liz's daughter Lisa.
Yeah, that's Lisa.
Yeah.
This is Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah,
Is it spelled differently?
yeah, E instead of A.
Oh, I see.
Lise.
Oh,
New-
Lisa.
New Lisa's there.
Sure,
A.
sure. Oh, this is Lese.
Lisa Panost.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Lisa Brasset.
yep, yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I see a picture on the wall there of your farm out there.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna move.
That
I'm gonna move around in your.
That was taken at about the time Elton had a plane.
Oh, did Elton take
And-
it? No, it was somebody
no.
else. But they flew over, and I see you're standing out front.
Yes, we were sitting eating, Albert and I, in the kitchen.
Sure.
And then when we heard the plane go over, you know, it was very seldom there was any planes then. And we thought probably it was you or Elton.
Yeah, I wasn't flying at that time, but
Maybe not.
yeah, this is the picture that you were talking about right here.
And then, of course,
And I see you out there by the door.
and Albert went out the back door.
Oh, I see.
So he isn't on there.
Sure. But I
got-
remember the place
I
looking
got-
that way, all right. And these are the other pictures you have on the wall here. I'll just
Yes, I
zoom in
got
on
from
them a little bit.
Henry. If you,
Oh yeah, my dad
He
had put together a puzzle there.
Do you know that he came with that once?
I didn't know that, but I know he made a lot of puzzle pictures, put
So
frames on them, and
that's why I have it, because if it's just a puzzle, but being a
yeah, he did a lot of that. Now this is a nice setup you have here with the TV in front of your easy chair, and you got some mirrors around here, I see.
Yeah, but that mirror, I have no place to put it.
You don't have anybody in the room here with you.
No, but
That's kind of nice,
they
being
might come.
being alone.
I've had, you know,
You have,
I've had.
and I suppose from time to time you maybe have some.
It isn't so long since the last one moved out.
I see.
She moved to her brother. She wasn't well either,
Oh, I see.
but she was going to try to go to the apartment. She lived in the apartment before
see.
she came here.
Sure.
And of course, she lives with him now, and he waits on tables here
Oh, is that right?
in the evening sometimes.
I see. Uh-huh.
A couple of nights.
Just trying to get a little more light here on you. Yeah.
And, well, then I had her she wasn't supposed to be more than a few months, you know, a couple of months when she came.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if she was more either.
Well, I see that the clock is about 11 minutes to 3 right now on the 29th of November, year 2001. And maybe we'll quit for now. Maybe the next time I talk to you, I'll make a bunch of questions up on a piece of paper so I can remember what to ask you. Anything else that you can think of right now? I've really enjoyed visiting with you, and we'll have to try to do it again sometime. So you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you on your next birthday.
Merry Christmas to you.
And by the way, this is what it looks like today, and it's winter, snow on the ground. This is the home where Effie lives.